Yo, what's going on, guys? Kane and Ayden here, K&A Media Network. Trying out a new little thing. We're going to be doing a kind of a short form, little podcast style episode. Ayden, what do you say we just get straight into it?
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. First thing we got the weirdest thing that has become normal in our society. Ayden, you've got two, I've got one. Why don't you give us your first one?
My first one, okay. It's kind of stupid, but I put like when people have their toes out in public, bro. I can't
Oh,
with it,
okay.
dude. Because I remember like I don't know, I forgot where I was. I used to work like Chick-fil-A or whatever, and I remember I was in the stall and the dude was in the urinal, and I'm sitting down, right, and his foot is just like underneath the thing, and I'm just like, dang, bro, like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
Nah,
kind of
yeah, I'm
like,
out on that.
and bro, too, like people really like, okay. If you ever fit on public, like you got to get pedicures or something, bro, because some people like their feet be looking terrible, bro. Like
So you're out on flip flops then.
me personally, I haven't worn flip flops. I don't even know how long. It's been
The
forever.
only time I ever wear flip-flops is swimming, but I don't even wear them, like, to the pool. Like,
Yeah.
I just wear them, like, when I'm there just so, like, because they can get wet or whatever.
I mean, I feel like that's
That's
fine.
it.
But you're in a toes out activity. Like, you know what I mean? You're not
Yeah,
swimming
yeah,
with
yeah.
socks on. So for me, it's
Yeah,
like,
I'm not going anywhere in public with flip-flops on.
I'm not trying to go to my
I'm not.
local supermarket and see like people with their toes out and just like, they got like these ingrown nails, like a yellow feet. Like I don't know what's going on, bro. They be like, I don't know. It's not
Yeah,
normal.
that's bad. Alright, I agree. I'll agree with that one. So now for
What?
mine. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. I was saying like, yeah, you wanna go now?
Okay. So yeah. So for mine, the weirdest thing that I think has become normal, and I'm guilty of this too, in a different form. But I think it's the fact that people, and like I said, I do it, and I know you do it too.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you don't do it as much as me, but I definitely do. We don't want to watch a 2 hour movie, but we're perfectly fine scrolling on TikTok or watching something else for 2 hours. And I do the same thing with
Facts.
sports because here's what I do. I'm like, oh, no, I can't watch a movie, like, I have to be in a very specific mood to watch it, but I can watch 2 basketball games back to back that are 2.5 hours long each. I do the exact same thing with basketball, even though I don't have social media. That is just weird to me how
Yeah.
normalized that is.
And I'll do that too, where like I'll watch a show that has like an hour long episodes, and I'll watch two episodes, and I'll be like, bro, a 2 hour movie, I'm not trying to watch that. Like, bro, you watch
That's
a
what I'm
2 hour,
saying.
you watch like 3 hours of a TV show. Like, what do you mean you're not gonna watch a 2 hour movie?
I've
But I
been
feel
trying
like
to watch, oh, go ahead.
I'm not saying like I feel like it's a bigger commitment though to watch a movie because like you have a whole entire like in the span of 2 hours versus like a show's kind of like there's like kind of filler in there for an hour episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also too with sports, there's commercial break, so you're not locked in, like, the whole 2.5 hours. Like, I
Yeah,
think for me, I've been trying to watch Hoppers that just came out on Disney Plus for, like, 2 weeks, and I just
yeah,
have not done it.
yeah. I was gonna tap into that too. I saw like some videos, they didn't look bad, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I just
I know
had
what you mean though.
I have to be in such a mood to watch a movie, but I watch a sports game, like, basically every day.
Yeah, I feel you. And like, bro, so I did something similar where like I've been watching like all the new like not the new ones, all the Batman movies or whatever. And like I literally like the first four are like literally trash, and I watched all four of them, and then I finally got to the good ones, but I just like haven't felt the urge to watch a movie, so I haven't even watched the good ones. So it's
Dang.
like I muscled through the bad ones, but now I'm in the good part, and I still haven't even got to it.
Facts, yeah. I don't know, I just kinda thought that was kinda weird. Aiden, you got one more. What you got
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me?
Yeah. My second one, I put constant like communication. It's just like
Ooh.
it's too much. Like, and I feel like everyone's guilty of that, especially if you're like a partner or whatever. Like, I just can't do it, bro. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like you get off of work, phone call. And it's not just that. It can be really anybody. It can be friends, family, whatever. But it's just like I don't feel the need to always have everyone know where I'm at all the time. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is draining for sure, like, especially I think for me, like, last night I worked, we lost 12-2. I got off that shift, I was
Dang.
not trying to talk to anyone after we just got pummeled 12-2, and I was there for 10 hours, like,
Yeah. Who
I
was it
was
too?
not trying to the Twins.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yikes. But I agree with what you're saying. I also think there's something to be said for, like, maintaining relationships, though. There's such a fine line to, like, balance between, like, trying to maintain a relationship, but also, like, not talking all the time. But then again, like, you don't have to talk 24/7 to maintain a relationship.
No, and I think too, like the weird part doesn't necessarily come from just the talking. It's more like it's how it's dealt whenever you don't want to talk. If you don't feel like talking, it's not. It shouldn't be a
Yeah.
big deal. Like, it's more so like if you want to do it, it's fine, but I don't think it should be like expected. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also, like, it's, like, running out of stuff to talk about. Like, me and you talk on the phone pretty much every day, but we'd never run out of stuff to talk about because 'cause we're not talking for, like, 24/7. We'll talk for, like, an hour, hour and a half at the
Yeah. For
max
I'm
a
not gonna
day.
take. We probably talk like an hour. Like, I mean, we text every day, but we probably talk on the phone like maybe once every 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
And when we talk, we either talk for like probably I would say like 30 minutes to an hour. Sometimes we've been on there for like 2 hours though. But like
Yeah, but we
obviously, if you're
don't run
talking for
out of
two
stuff to
hours,
talk about.
yeah, we're not just sitting there. So what'd you eat today? Like, boy,
Yeah.
we're over here doing full family tier
Facts.
list rankings.
Bruh.
We're going crazy over
Facts,
here.
dude. Facts. Overall, good stuff,
Yeah,
interesting
yeah, yeah.
stuff for sure. Now we're gonna talk about the NBA finals that are in the books. Aiden, let me just ask you this: how many games did you watch in the finals?
Like full games.
Uh, I'll give you half. How about half?
I mean, I tapped in a little bit. I mean, I probably watched like I more so watched like the fourth quarter of close games or whatever. But even then, like
Okay,
I wasn't super tapped in. I can't even lie. Like I
okay,
kept up with it, so like
okay. Valid.
I can probably
I
tell
was
you what
pretty
happened in the
tapped in.
game. Yeah, yeah,
I was
I know
pretty
you what you
tapped
were
in.
tapped
I
in.
watched I watched every game except for I missed the like first half of one of them because I was at a birthday party. Knicks get it done. They definitely deserved it. Obviously, I think what stood out to me was the Spurs' inability to play in the clutch. It just seemed like down the stretch. Obviously, there was the game where Wimby turned the ball over. I think it was just like off Castle, but it was just every like the Fox things, and then the it was just like a bunch of stuff. Like they just could not play in the clutch. Which look like obviously it's a young team, like that is gonna happen. Like I don't think anyone's shocked that that happened, but that was like the biggest difference in the series because the series was a blowout, right? Like 4-1, like that's a blowout series, but the games were very close.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean, even like the game, what was the lead they blew? Was it 20?
29, 20,
Yeah,
yeah, 29,
and then they blew that one, and then what was it? The game like the final game where they blew like a feeling like a 15 point lead like in the fourth, right?
15, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they just
I
couldn't really
mean,
get it. They need a closer, and I feel like Fox is kind of getting like bro. The Fox slander right now is insane.
yeah, the Foxlander is crazy. Like look, like everyone, like he's a veteran guy on the team. He played one playoff series with the Kings. Like,
Yeah,
he's a star. He's an all-star player. He's not a superstar player. He's not a star player. And I think to your point about the closer, what's so interesting to me is like I don't know if this is really like a take that I have. I just think that Wimby, like, if you look at like Jalen Brunson's the best player on the Knicks, he's taking the final shot 10 times out of 10. Shay's taking the I mean, obviously not every single time, but you want Shay taking the final shot. You
yeah,
want Luca taking the final shot. You want Jokic taking the final shot. With Wimby, it seemed
or
like
even
he
Jamal
was just
Murray.
like yeah, exactly. Even Jamal Murray. But like with Wimby, it would just seem like he was never really taking the big shots. Like he wasn't like, he's not a super aggressive scorer. Like, most superstars are aggressive scorers. He's not, which is so good because he's so good at everything else. But,
Yeah,
like, you need a maybe not a su but you need a star player, closer that's an aggressive scorer, I think. And I think that's what the Spurs are lacking.
yeah, because it's like he's so like physically dominant, but it feels like he doesn't necessarily get going all the time offensively. Which obviously like is a professional sport. Not every just because you're this and this and this doesn't mean you're gonna have the best game ever. You know what I mean? But it's kind of
Yeah.
like I kind of wish like eventually he'd be like, all right, bro, just give me the ball. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, 100%. I just think also too that Wemby is not I think Wemby's a top 5 player in the NBA. I don't even know that he's really top 10 at creating his own shot. Like he
Yeah,
doesn't I mean, he can hit open threes. I don't want to even say consistent. I mean, not open threes. He can hit threes, you know, like on some nights he's knocking them down, and then other nights it's like he can't hit one to save his life. And like I don't know why he's not like driving. I mean, I'm not gonna be like say like, oh, I'm the coach. We should drive him around. I'm not like trying to do that stuff. But I just think that like I don't know. Like I wonder why he doesn't drive.
yeah, yeah. Or even like use the post more. I don't know. I feel like I don't know honestly. Maybe he's not physically dominant enough, But I haven't really, I feel like I haven't seen him
That's
like really
yeah.
struggle against like a strong like post presence. Like he completely destroyed Chet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I like Wimby's offense is so interesting to me because I feel like there's something else there, like or there should be something else there. Like he should be scoring in the final. Like even when he passed the ball to Stephon Castle, like number one, there's no reason to like pass the ball. Number two, like you're the best player on the team. It's the final possession of the game. Go get me a basket to win the game. Like that's how
Yeah,
basketball is. Like basketball is like it can be a selfish sport at times. Like
yeah,
if you're the best player, also too like a lot of times when like good players like they'll take like let's say they have a game where they take I don't know like 10 shots, less than 10 shots. Oh, so and so only took less than 10 shots. Oh, we can't really say he had a bad game. Like to me, that is a bad game because it's on you to get your shots. Like you
yeah,
know that if you're a good player, you know they're going to be like having high defensive intensity on you. It's on you to get your shots. I just don't think Wimby creates his own shots like that, and I think that was
yeah.
part of the reason that they lost.
And I feel like too, like I kind of we talked about this earlier. Like I feel like people are kind of putting too much on Fox. Like for me, I was like, okay, okay, what is Fox really good at? And it's kind of like you ask that question and you kind of go, oh, okay. Because let's be honest, he's not like this like amazing, like great player. I feel like he's just like a pretty solid offensive player, right?
Yeah,
He's not knocking down 10 3 or okay, who's really doing that? But you know what I'm trying to say? Like he's not knocking down,
yeah, yeah,
seven threes in a game. Like he's kind of just a fast, like good first touch point guard. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like it's just kind of what it is what it is.
yeah. And I also think too, though, for what we're talking about the Spurs, we should also be talking about the Knicks because that was one of the most dominant runs,
Yeah.
probably the most dominant run we've seen since the 2018 Warriors, where
Hmm.
they just steamrolled everyone, easy path or not. I think Jalen Brunson solidified himself as a top 10 player in the league if he wasn't already.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what, and I'll be on the first to admit, I didn't think Karl Anthony Towns was going to have as much of an impact on the series as he did.
Want
I
to
mean,
address that real quick?
really,
Let's
yeah,
address it.
yeah. Go ahead. That's you. You got that.
So basically, before the final started, for our TikTok, we kind of do like hot takes or whatever. So Kane texts me, he's like, "Hot take: Karl Anthony Towns is gonna be a non-factor in this series and will cause the Knicks to lose." And I was
Okay,
like,
I
"Okay,
didn't say
no,
that.
no, no. Okay, that's basically okay. What'd you say? What'd you say?"
I can pull up the text, but I said more so along the lines of like I just didn't think he was going to do enough to win the series for them against Wimby. But I was wrong. I mean, I overestimated.
Well, I think what you're trying to say, like
Um,
he wasn't gonna be like the deciding factor. Like he wasn't like gonna like
yeah,
if the Knicks were gonna win, it wouldn't be because he had a good series. I think that's what you're trying to say.
yeah, exactly. So I
But clearly that
yeah,
didn't
that's
really.
more so what I meant. But I mean, I was kind of getting fried. I deserved it. I was wrong. Like I'll be.
Yeah, and so for me, like I'm
I
the one
can't
running
find
the
the text, but
TikTok
I
or
was wrong.
whatever. So like I'm getting fried. I'm like, bro, these dudes are. I'm literally getting clowned, bro.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
mean, look, it's definitely deserved because, like, honestly, too, like Mikal Bridges didn't have like a great series, and he had been really good for the playoff run. Josh
yeah,
Hart, did kind of what Josh Hart does. Um, OG was really good. I mean, OG, what a find. I mean, obviously, even not just the tip in, like he was really, really good.
yeah, yeah. He had a good whole run though. Like the whole thing was pretty good for him.
Yeah. So, man, shout out to the Knicks. Like, we talked about this yesterday or the other day when I saw you. I'm not going to be one of those glazers that's like, oh, the NBA is just better when the Knicks are good. But you know what? It is kind of true. Like,
Yeah,
it was cool to see them win. I never thought of. I mean, I'm gonna say I never thought of like it's such a far fetched reality.
yeah. But we talked this too, where it was like the Knicks were so bad that they were putting a Pixar movie about how bad they were. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Which to be fair, I
yeah,
think
yeah,
whenever they made that movie, like I think they were already better that year. Like I think they kind of like probably made the joke like a year
yeah,
in advance,
yeah.
a year. You know what I'm saying? But I remember that.
Do
And
you
did you
think
see?
they? Oh no, go ahead.
You
I was just gonna ask you. Do you think they win another one in the next 3 years?
Ooh, I feel like they definitely have like the team to do it, but I feel like in this era, like no one's winning back to back right now. Like even like when's the last time someone back to back was it the Warriors 17
Yeah,
18?
the Warriors 17,
Yeah,
18.
because
Yeah.
it's been somewhere different every year, and I feel like the Thunder were probably the favorite this year to win the finals, but like just based off the fact that a new team's been winning it every year, I didn't really pick them to go to the final. Oh, well, actually I don't remember. I think next year we need to do a playoff bracket for sure, of like who we think's gonna go.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think like I mean, it'll be interesting to see. I want to see how the Giannis thing plays out. I think he's gonna go to the Heat for sure. But if
Yeah.
he goes to the Celtics, then they're the
Is he
favorites in the
guaranteed getting
East.
traded now, or what's going on with that?
Pretty much, I think. Yeah, they want to trade him before the draft, so it could be within the week. So we'll see what happens.
Dang, we're definitely gonna be on
Yeah,
here
so
the day that happens. Nah, it's playing.
facts. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, interesting finals. So Aiden, now we're gonna move on.
Well, actually, I want one more thing I
Guess.
want out of the finals
Oh,
thing.
go ahead. Go
My
ahead.
bad,
Yeah.
my bad. It was
No, you're
did
good.
you see that it's like an interview with like Rick Brunson or whatever? It was Jalen Brunson, Rick Brunson on the broadcast or something. Did
I
you
think
see
I
that?
saw. Yeah,
He was
yeah. I think
like, to
so.
me,
I don't know
Patrick
what you're.
Ewing are always gonna be the best Nick. I'm like, bro, shut up.
Yeah,
Like
I did not see
this
that.
dude's a hater, bro. Like Patrick Ewing, bro. You're taking Patrick Ewing over Brunson
No,
in any era? Like, no, bro.
no.
Patrick Ewing didn't even get them a
Uh,
ring. How you gonna say he's a better Nick than
yeah.
Brunson? That's your like, I don't know. I feel like, bro, like
You think? So you think Brunson's the greatest Nick ever now?
yeah, honestly.
Low
Who else
key.
would it
Yeah. I
be?
mean,
It's not Ewing. He didn't win
Walt
nothing with them.
Frazier, I guess.
Yeah, what was that, 74? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
We're
I
talking
mean,
about
yeah.
50 years
That's
later.
fair. I mean, that's fair because what's the ultimate goal in sports to win a championship? And they
Yeah.
one player did that for them. So yeah,
And what's
that's
more
fair.
valuable, a ring in 2026 or in 73?
Yeah, for sure, 2026. And look at what Brunson. I mean, Brunson down the stretch, like,
It's
bro,
insane.
like insane. The fourth
And he's
quarter,
been
like,
doing this though. It's not even like it just
yeah,
happened this year. Like, yeah, they just want a ring this
yeah.
year, but it's not like that didn't just come out of nowhere. We already knew he was like the clutchest player in the league.
Some of those shots he's hitting,
Yeah.
insane. Let me ask you this real quick before we move on to basketball because I was talking about this with some friends at work the other day. Do you think Jalen Brunson's on the next Olympic team?
Oh yeah,
If
yeah, for sure.
let's say if Steph Curry doesn't play,
I mean, I think even if Steph plays, I think Brunson is probably the better pick as of right now. Okay, it's hard to say that after like his last performance or whatever, but like we know, I feel like Steph didn't really play a lot this year, did he? Did he play a lot this
no,
year?
no.
Yeah, I feel like he kind of like was a bit of a non-factor. I mean, not trying to hate on him, but I don't really remember seeing any Steph Curry stuff this year. Like I feel like he kind of took a step back, or maybe I think he was hurt a lot, right?
Yeah, he was hurt a lot. I, for one, don't think he's. My friends at work were saying like Jalen Brunson's like kind of too small to play in the Olympics, but like he literally wins everywhere he goes. Just won in the NBA.
Yeah,
He's clearly one of the best point guards in the league, and like I think he's there. I think it's going to be interesting to see because you've got Jalen Brunson, Cade, and then Hallie. So like, what do you do with those like three? Could you run all three of those on the team? I think you could.
yeah. Well, I feel like it's interesting. Like he's too small to play, but like he plays in the NBA. So how does that make any sense? He's already playing against the
Yeah,
best competition. He's not going to lose the
yeah,
I don't know Ferdinand. I don't know whatever from Spain.
yeah,
Like he's
yeah,
not walking up Brunson,
yeah.
bro. Like I'm sorry.
Facts. Yeah, I mean, I look. I mean, you just saw him play against Wimby, like literally ISOing Wimby out, hitting shots. Shoot, I'll take that on my team in
He's
the
fine.
Olympics.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know that. I don't know who said that. No, I'm
remain unnamed. All right, now for the
just
final thing we're gonna talk about in this episode. Guess who posted it? So we've compiled. I've compiled two. Aiden's got one. Sweet, and we're gonna guess who posted it. One of mine is fair. One of mine is stupid. You're probably not gonna get it, but all right.
yeah,
So I'll go first. Also, I have a hint for mine too, so I'll give you a hint. All right. So here's my first one. I can't even really read this without like laughing.
yeah.
All right. Here we go. This is someone you know. First one says, "I'm watching the History Channel in the club, and I'm wondering how do these people know what's going on in the sun? Ain't nobody ever been there." This is an athlete.
Bro, what? Okay, okay. Can I ask like yes or no questions? There's like a couple.
Sure, I might not answer them. If it gives it away, I'm not gonna answer
Is
it.
it
But go ahead.
NBA player?
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
give you
okay.
that. That's all. That's it. That's all I'm giving you.
Is it? One more time. Can I get a reread on that one?
Yeah. I'm watching the History Channel in the club, and I'm wondering how do these people know? He spelled it Kno, by the way.
Okay,
What's
okay.
going on in the sun? Ain't nobody ever been.
The club part makes me feel like it's James Harden. I don't know.
Is that your final guess?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, it's not James Harden. Take one
Okay,
more guess.
okay.
I'll give you another hint.
Okay,
I'll just tell you you're gonna feel dumb when I tell you this.
okay, okay.
This is a tweet.
Okay.
You're gonna feel dumb when I tell you who it is.
Okay. Okay. Have there been an all-star?
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Bro, I have no. Okay, okay.
This person has an MVP.
KD.
Yes.
Dang. Okay, okay,
Kevin
okay, okay.
Durant. That is a total Kevin Durant post.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was thinking that because like obviously we know he's very active on Twitter on his main account and other
Yeah.
accounts. But I mean,
Yeah.
in the club part, I was like, that's some James Harden crap, bro. Harden would
Yeah,
be
that's
in the
fair.
club
That's
thinking about
fair.
some. Actually, I don't know. He seems pretty locked in there, bro. The amount of money he be
Yeah.
throwing in the air.
That's fair.
All right, I think you probably know
All right.
mine. It's like kind of
Okay.
iconic.
Okay.
I
I
can't read it
wouldn't
out.
say I would. I wouldn't say I know iconic social media stuff. So I'm like,
Yeah,
all right, what you got?
it says, "quote Scarlett Johansson, I will drink your bathwater." Hashtag random.
I've seen this tweet too. I just don't remember who it
Yeah,
is. What's it? Can I have a hint?
it's an athlete.
This is an athlete. Oh, this is a basketball player, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Crap. Who is this? I know this tweet, bro. I know this. I just don't know who it is. I've literally seen this tweet before. Um, is this a player ever been All Star?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, it's not LeBron. Is it? Is it also KD?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 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 I
That's
know.
why I was
Okay. I
like,
see.
dang. Or you say Katie, I was like, dang, bro. He's just like the
All
goat
right.
of tweeting weird. Next time I'm
Yeah.
gonna go on Twitter and start scrolling down to like I don't know J.R. Smith's 2011 Twitter catalog, bro. I don't know.
That I'm not getting that. All right, final one. You're probably not gonna get this one. I just threw it in there because I thought it was funny. This person said my head started to hurt while reading this. And I'll give you a hint since this is kind of random. This is someone that you know very well,
My family, like what, bro? Listen,
possibly.
no, my head started to hurt while reading this.
Yes.
Is it me? No, I'm just playing. Uh, bro, is it you?
Final guess.
Yeah,
This is none other than Aiden Church in 2020.
bro. What?
Listen, you replied. This is a reply. You replied to
Okay,
someone.
let's hear the context of this.
Um, I don't know the context actually. I think it was like I th I wanna say you replied to, like, a giveaway.
A giveaway,
Yeah, let me see the context. Yeah, this is a giveaway. Oh, wait, no, no, no.
bro. I'm gonna
No,
need a
wait,
screenshot of this.
actually, we'll never know the context because you replied to it, and the post was by a suspended account.
Uh oh.
So we'll never know
We'll
what
never
the
know what I was talking
context
about.
of it
My head
was.
started to
Dang,
hurt
what
while
a
reading
shame.
this. I was probably
What a
engaging
shame.
in some Twitter beef over the Rockets or something.
Well, guys, thank you so much for tapping in. This is fun. We're going to be pumping these out, of course. Be sure to stay on the lookout. But for now, it's Kane and Aiden signing off.
Signing off.